We're pleased to be joined by Wilyer Abreu, Carlos Narváez of the Boston Red Sox as they get ready to embark on a 4-game series against the New York Yankees at Yankee Stadium. Playoff positioning at stake, division title also at stake. They're with Chris Young and Mark DeRosa. Guys, take it away.
All right, let's cook. We're going to get both elite defenders when you dive into the metrics.
Absolutely. I'm looking forward to this for multiple reasons. I want to talk defense. I want to talk hitting, get a boy some love. Thank you for coming in the middle of a playoff race. We're going to have a good time today.
I picked the Red Sox day one to go to the World Series. I don't know why. I just had a feeling that young, hungry Alex Cora, I just liked it. What is the vibe in the clubhouse right now for the Boston Red Sox as you head into this series?
I think it's amazing right now. Everybody get along very well. So we had a good crew that we've been doing a really good job.
Yeah.
Carlos, you get the opportunity to have to work with this pitching staff. We're seeing Crochet. You know we have still the young guys coming up like Bayo. What is your take on this pitching staff and what these guys got to do to take you boys to the next level?
Yeah, no, I think you mentioned Garrett is like he lead the way with all the pitches, same as Brady lead the way with all position players. So how he prepared every game, we were talking yesterday about when he's gonna pitch on Saturday. So he's always ahead.
Wow.
He's always thinking 3 or 4 days after he pitch, he got off day, and then he's thinking right away on the next outing. So that's how he makes so special. And I think everybody you see all the starting pitchers doing kind of the same thing, all the scouting report, all this. So it's pretty special group, you know what I mean, and everybody's on the same boat.
All right, I want to dive in because we got 2 elite defenders.
Facts.
All right, I coach my son's 15U travel team, so we want to teach a little bit.
Okay.
I mean, you're one of the best in the business, framing, blocking, throwing guys out at second base. So maybe teach a little bit, and then what you do kind of pre-pitch in the outfield that makes you so successful, and then we'll dive into the offensive stuff.
Yeah.
What do you think?
I mean,
let's start with you. No, we're gonna dig. We're gonna dig ourselves a little bit. Put up Carlos up there and give him some love. I want to see some homers. I want your first homer. Here it is. What are you thinking right there?
Oh my God! I was trying to stay to the middle. I remember I saw a curve first pitch, and then I saw it again. It's okay. I was a little pumped because I was doing a tough time at the moment. So yeah, let's go.
I mean, we both have, we're part of a special club of guys who've played for the Yankees and the Red Sox. The feeling of playing in this rivalry, playing in Fenway, what does that mean to you?
No, so special, man. That was probably one of the best moments so far for me. Just the fact the adjustment in the whole at bat, the previous pitch was kind of the same. I was so long, and then just stay direct, line right to the middle, and that was the outcome.
All right, so run that back for me real quick. So I think the move I've noticed the most this year amongst the hitters is what I'm seeing is a lot of guys trying to get into this back hip.
Yeah.
So run that real quick, and then I want you to talk about, because you see you're doing it. You're trying to almost feel that back hip.
That's the thing that I saw really Bobby Witt like a little bit. It's if I present my hips, I'm just ready to hit and trying to go forward. So that's the whole mindset. Of course, sometimes you're in and off or whatever, but that's the whole mindset of it, trying to set up my hips and just go forward.
How much are you watching other players? Pause this real quick. How much are you watching other players in the game? You're a couple years in the league. You're still learning. You're still locked in on. Who are your favorite players in the league right now?
Right now, I got a bunch. As a catcher, I gotta say Salvi. I said it multiple times, and as a hitter, bro, Raleigh is amazing, bro. Something I like the mechanic stuff, so I think Bobby is really short, simple. So some things like that, I always watch. Every highlight that I saw on Instagram or whatever, I just slowing down, and it's cool.
You aware of these numbers? Defensive runs save leaders?
Yeah, a little bit.
You know you lead? Yeah. All right, so what makes you so good behind, let's get into it. What makes you so good behind the dish?
I mean,
help me out.
I think it's the confidence what we have behind the play, and I'm trying to lead the way, always thinking ahead of things, like what could make.
All right,
yeah.
What are you doing right there?
I just trying to, I'm trying to be like more center as possible. If you see me trying to stay close to the hitter, like we got all the information, we got the catcher interference that we may talk a little bit after, but it's like, okay, like with this guy, I can be a little forward, can be a little backward. So it's like I'm trying to stay below the ball the whole time. That's my whole goal. Like having a good position, but like trying to stay below and repeat everything vertical up. Like it's not like moving into the zone, it's just vertical.
Everything up.
Everything up. So it's like if I'm away a little bit, trying to go vertical, so it's like, okay, I'm center here. I don't need to go here, it's just vertical. Same thing here. If this pitch is here, I just want to move vertical.
What are you doing drills-wise? Are you like catching tennis balls or?
I like the heavy ball. Heavy ball is like makes you so like stiff, and okay, you gotta be power with your wrist. And then we use like a type of like a light ball. It's moving fast and sometimes moving up, sometimes moving down, whatever. So it makes you, after the heavy ball, you can read the light ball quicker. So that's the whole mindset.
You're talking about the art of catching, the art of stealing strikes. If we can, I would love to do two things with you.
Okay.
One, I want to pull up your boards to show how elite you are at framing, how elite you are at being able to get that call. When you look here, guys right here who are top ranks blocking, throwing, and framing. This is the triple threat. You're one of the best, Narváez, but that comes with some risk. If we have video, and this is where when we bring players in, what's so great about this, we want you to be an analyst for us real quick, because this is something that we've talked about so many times. Yesterday's game, Luis Torrens, catcher's interference. He's not trying to steal a strike right there per se, because he's thinking about throwing the ball to second base. But this is something that we've seen so many times throughout the league. And when we talk about it here on TV, it's because guys are trying to steal that strike. You've had 5 catcher's interferences this year, but you're also one of the best at stealing strikes. So how do you work to balance out, I'm trying to get this strike, but I do have to make an adjustment down the road of not getting my glove in the way?
I mean, first of all, that's the toughest feeling right there. It's like especially in Philly, when I feel like that when we lost that game, because the CI was like, oh man, like you feel awful.
So what was the team telling you after that happens? Is it that's just the nature of the call? Or?
That was in the moment, like I mean, bases loaded. We got Sosa hitting, so it was 2 strikes. Like I should be a little more paying attention on what's the depth on him. Like I should be a little backwards on him.
Okay.
Because with 2 strikes, he's a little bit like this move. You know what I mean?
You need to know the hitter.
So you need to know. So, but it, like in motion, like bases loaded, the whole, ballpark in the stands. You know what I mean? Like so, you may follow the game and just thinking the next pitch, and you may forget about it. And probably Torrens, I know him. He just wanna make the throw, and probably he didn't look. At the wristman on how.
I mean, D-Ro, you got the back. Get in here real quick. Get in the box real quick. Show me how deep you're trying. D-Ro's hitting in the box.
I almost feel like guys are trying.
How close are you trying to get?
For example,
right
if he's there, I just trying to guide. Okay, he's here, so I just trying to follow with my hand. I know already with the wristman if it's green or red. If it's green means like okay, he may go forward when if he's red, he may like Josh. Josh is a little back, so I gotta be backwards on him. So if you're this guy, okay, I probably go step back a little and doing the same thing, but I know I'm back already. But sometimes when that happens, you're just following to the game, you're thinking on the next pitch or whatever, and you don't pay attention on that, and that way.
Love that.
That's when it happens.
All right, your turn. All right, first introduce yourself.
Carlos.
Carlos?
Yes.
All right, help us out right here.
Another Carlos.
So I've known Alex a long time. I'm not putting his business on the street, but he sneaky texts me about you more than any guy on the team. He's like, I know everybody's on this guy, but I'm telling you, Wilyer's a dude.
Early.
Like, years ago. So I want to go through some offense with you, and then you're an elite defender as well, Gold Glover. So let's have a little dig me session. Take me through what you're thinking at the plate, because you always look like you're on time and ready to do damage. Oof. This is the other day. You got lucky, right? Oh, look, he has it. Come on.
Yeah, I mean, right now, I just try to simplify my mechanic and trying to do, I call it like heel to heel. I don't know if you ever.
What is hill to hill?
Yeah,
What is
no.
that?
So I'm
So
trying.
get in the box for me.
Yeah.
Here.
Here.
Go left side.
Yeah. So I'm trying to think on my heel to heel.
Heel to heel.
Oh, heel, like the
yes,
heel.
heel to heel. So every time I'm here and I low, and when I land, I try to feel like this heel go to the
Heard of that,
ground,
yeah.
while this going up.
Comes up.
You know.
This.
So heel
Yeah.
to heel, you know, and I'm trying to create the whip with my bat, like a whip, you know, like go here and
Yes.
then go through.
What drills are you doing pregame? What do you like?
I do a lot. I do one hand, bottom hand, top
He's
hand.
laughing. Oh, we got a cage rat. Cage
Yeah.
rat. I
First thing
love
you do
it.
is one arm.
One arm, yeah,
Yeah.
bottom hand, top hand. Then I do like a separation, like
Yeah.
here,
Bang.
hit bang, and then I go like scissors.
Oh, really?
Here, and then I call this the stop drill. Is when I do like a half swing.
Yeah,
I
I've done that,
swing, and when I hit the ball, I just stop it.
Stop right there.
Right there. And then I do some
Why
angles.
do you do the stop drill?
Just to
Find the barrel?
find the barrel and don't do like
don't roll
roll over. So stay true, like with my hands here, and don't try to do.
And have
this.
you always started open,
Yes, little
even
bit.
when you were in the minors?
Yes.
Let me say, when a lot of times when I'm gonna hit, this guy is hitting, so it, so he takes a little longer, but it's really awesome, bro. Like you say, like I always say to him, like how he uses his legs is awesome. Like
Yeah.
you can, every time he hit a homer, I go to the iPad and looks like a slow mo. Like I don't left, you know what I mean? But it, like just a slow mo, how he low, how
His
he
base
lands.
is perfect.
Yeah.
But his work in the cage is all about that. So it's like it's pretty awesome. Like takes like 30 minutes in the cage, but it's
No, you can see his plan.
Run this.
Let's get back to it. And what I've noticed from you, Wilyer, and the adjustments that you're making, you're not chasing as much. Your whiff rate has gone down significantly. I was watching you in spring training because I covered you guys in 30 clubs in 15 days. Your plate coverage, you've learned how to use that monster, but you're trying to get the head out right here.
Yeah.
You're trying to get the head out without rolling it over and being aggressive in the zone. Is that pretty much your goal every single time you go into the box? Are you thinking about going the other way much?
I think to go to the other way, but I never do it. You know.
You know what? I was the same way. I had to think the other way to pull the ball
Yeah.
the correct way.
Yeah, exactly. Yo, that's my mindset. Like try to stay to the other side, to not do the rollover. But I mean, I think that's natural for me. Like my pull side, that's where I've been doing for these couple years.
And you've
Like,
been
pull-
hammering breaking balls.
It is amazing to watch it. Your head doesn't move. Could you talk about his lower half?
Yeah.
So in the ground,
thing there.
heel to heel. You just changed some kid. He's running outside right now, going to do heel to heel. That's why I love when you guys come in. You hear something different every time.
And then we got to get into the
Yeah,
defense
we
a
gotta
little bit,
love on your
bro. Like,
defense a little bit.
We're seeing plays, Wilyer, that are happening on the road right now, but I truly believe right field and Fenway is the toughest defensive position in baseball to play that people don't talk about. Is that something that you feel? How much pride do you take? You already got Gold Glove out there in Boston. How much pride do you take in the defensive side as well?
Yeah, that's the most important thing for me, the defense, because I know with the offense it's always like up and downs.
Yeah.
Right.
You know, you're not gonna hit 4-for-4 every day, so you gotta stay locking on the defense because that's the most important thing on the game, because that's how we win the games. So I'm really very proud of myself on what I've been doing on the outfield because it's really tough playing right field in Boston.
Let Rafael and Duran know. Like, we're all on the same board, but I'm out here doing the most, man. Y'all need to get up to my level.